losers are destroying the culture. We need the Black Nerd Podcast now. I don't care where they are, beam them here and now.
Nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Here comes them black nerds, zones on with big words. Cake slap makes us all smile. Dave's little songs every time you look wild. Veins kinda like a mastermind. This one shows up every single time. Yeah, I was your night gonna bring the fight. Case this is Black Nerd Podcast, winning all the fights.
We are back.
Back at it again.
Back at it again. It's Sunday, 6:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got the whole, or not the whole, but I've got black nerds in the building. And you know what I mean?
No games there.
Yeah, right.
They John Cena right now.
Yeah, right. Facts. You know what I mean? My little sheen sunglasses, you know what I'm saying? You know, go show them a little vibe for today.
Already?
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm saying? I'm keep your notes. You going off today. You having a real good day today. You know what I'm saying? All right. We got the queen. We got Jalen in the building,
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, dear. How are you doing? I ain't talked to you in a week or two. What's going on?
Oh, I'm good. Trying to get my social battery back up from lots of socializing.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I don't want to do no socializing, but I'm exhausted and in physical pain, so I cannot wait till this birthday trip so I can sleep for 18 hours.
Are you really going to sleep for 18 hours?
No, I'm too old. My body won't let me sleep for more than 6, 7 hours. But I'm gonna try. You know how you wake up.
I'm
You
be
try.
like, bro, get up. Bro, come on, get up. And he's like, yo, we'll leave out at like 1 or 2, bro. 1 or 2.
Don't
bro,
be that
come
guy.
Come on, bro. Get up, bro.
Don't be that
I'm
guy.
not gonna go bang on the door. Bro,
Somebody
get
else
up.
to.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy at all. Please don't be that
Don't
guy.
be the guy in the hotel room while things are going on.
Don't do that. Don't be that guy either. Don't be that guy either. Like,
That's what you're trying to be.
No, I'm trying to be asleep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't need to wake up and he active. Like I don't want that. I've been in a hotel room like that before. I wrote home where I went to sleep drunk, and then I woke up and turned over, and there was a white girl looking at me at 8 in the morning, like we blinking at each other, like what the fuck is going on here? So we're not doing that. Well, more about my life another time. That was a different time, different person. But
Okay.
it is Sunday. It is fully Aries season, just in case y'all didn't know. I just want people to know Fame's birthday is tomorrow, and one of his birthday gifts is here. Hold on, y'all can't nobody hold up. Wait a minute. What's going on? So there's a box. So there's a box over there. That's one of his gifts. Now I'm trying to figure out a game.
What's that mean?
That I could buy him for his birthday that would make sense, because I'm not buying. I'm sorry, brother. I want to get you Indiana Jones, but it's like Indiana Jones.
Bro, I'm stuck on WWE 2K25 at the moment, so don't even worry about no games. That's it. You pre-order GTA 6 when it hit. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. There we go. I figured it out.
That's a joke.
Let's see how much of a fan you really are.
Yeah. I want the $199 joint. I want the $199 joint.
I'll reserve GTA 6 when I see what my birthday present looks like, because I know this nigga ain't thought about it not one lick. So like, I'm gonna see. I
ordered a whole bag of cocaine for Miami. We lit.
First of all, never mind. We're not even going there. We're not even going there. Let's get to legal, fun things that nerds like to purchase. Let's go. All right. So the first thing we're going to do off top is where the hell? What in the world? Oh my God! Like, shout out! Hold on, I gotta give you some hand claps for this one. I've never seen or heard of this before. This It's crazy. I'm about to throw this on the screen. I know y'all are like wondering.
You went to mine. I said go through mine.
What in the world? Yo, this is hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
And they're gonna look great on my shelf. Nice size. They fit in your hand. Pause to anything I say after this. But they're the actual big balls that you could palm in your hands, and they can fit up on the shelf. So I'm looking forward to actually being able to place these up on the shelf.
Nice.
This man got some big balls, huh? He trying to get for his. All right. I see you, player.
Come on, man. They classic joints.
Hey.
I'm gonna bring those to the Easter egg hunt.
Ay. Uchi wale, uchi bang bang. All right. So I'm gonna give y'all mine. Now
Sloan came in eating the carrot. What up, bro?
Is that you?
Hey.
Well,
Hey guys.
Are you on a diet or something? What's going on?
I'm just hungry.
Eat him over there too. See,
So mine is this figurine from Spaceballs. You know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah. So if y'all know, in the Spaceballs movies, the hero travels through space in a space RV. And this is a Lego figurine of the space RV across the universe, Eagle 5. So shout out to that's gotta happen. That's gotta happen. That's mine. All right. And y'all don't seem to be too excited about it because y'all ain't seen Spaceballs, so that's fine. Like
Spaceballs.
All right, what's it about?
You literally just said what it was about.
I did not say nothing about what it was about. That was just a description of the main character. That wasn't what the story was about. But anyway, I'm gonna let you ride. Ooh, I like these. Like I have been resisting hitting the purchase.
Yes.
I am this close to spending. Look, this is Afterpay for me, real quick. I can Afterpay this.
They're in my cart right now.
Yeah, shout out. Yeah, well, no. These are the girly ones. But
well, you know,
no,
I am a lady, and I wanted some, but I didn't want to look like a dweeb. So yeah, I really like these.
So are you gonna be videotaping a bunch of stuff, or you gonna be?
I'm gonna be exploring all of the things, the translator, all of the things. I'm excited.
The only thing I want to do is the video camera, but now I understand. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's cool, but
and the music, there's the headset. There's a built-in headset for the music. I kind of think that's gonna be fire too. So like, I'll shout out to those. I like. The only thing is, I like the first design. This is the second generation of the Ray-Bans, but I like the first generation. They're a little bit more square. Not saying that a guy couldn't wear these. It's just I don't feel like my face fits with this particular design. But shout out to you, and I like the fact that you got a different color instead of the black. So shout out to you for that.
Yeah,
I got a chance to put those on when I was in Atlanta this past weekend, so I'm definitely getting them. When at the audio joint is super dope. The hair back when you watching them, and to be able to when I'm filming and everything, it's like extra dope behind the scenes content of me actually working. So I said, yeah, I'm definitely they're in my cart. I'm picking them up.
Okay. So lastly, but certainly not least, is our guy Sloan. He's got some artwork here.
Okay.
Sloan, would you like to explain what we're looking at, sir?
Okay. So this is an omnibus. It's the collection of all X-Men comics from 1995 all the way to 2001.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is fire. Oh, so it's like one big gigantic graphic novel?
Yep.
Hit that video.
Yo, I rock with this, bro. Oh man, I think this might be a good investment. Hey, and it's only $50 for the paperback.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's fire. That's fire.
Right.
I'm liking that.
He's one of my favorite mutants.
Okay. So, like, if you're watching right now, I will make sure to have this in the description. You guys will be able to click on these embodies at your leisure. This is what we do for the people. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on to games. I got a couple games that I saw online, and I was like, man, I think you guys might like these. So let's go to the first one.
Immortals just dropped on Game Pass. I played it last night, and it was fun as shit. Essentially, you and 32 other players drop in, and you try and complete a common goal. Essentially, you're running around killing shit. You got a light attack, a heavy attack, a dodge, a parry for some weapons, and a cooperative move where you and 1 or 2 other players can link up for like a super move. On top of that, there's a lot of like chests and events that require other players to access. On top of that, the enemies are kind of tough, but if you attack the same enemy, you get like damage multipliers. On top of that, there's other runes and statues and shit that you can trigger that also affect and help the people around you. Once you complete one of those common goals, which is essentially like clearing out dungeons 6 people at a time, you group up for a bigger goal. And then there's something else that happens after that that's even bigger. In the world of PvP, this game heavily requires cooperation. Once you inevitably die, you go back, you upgrade your stuff, you spend your currency, and you do it all over again. Me personally, I'm a fan, and I want to see more shit like this, man. Just like risk-taking. But that's just me, though. If you checked it out, let me know what you think in the comments below, and make sure you tap in for more video game discussions.
All right, what y'all think? What you think?
I think it's great. I love games like what's the game? Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, The Black Order, where you have your team ups and stuff like that. I love that whole series where you play with friends and you can synergize your attacks to do something more powerful. And this adds to like a more roguelike element to it. And I love roguelikes like Hades. So it's like basically playing Hades with my friends. So it sounds fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Fang, what you thinking?
I couldn't get past the Destiny CD with the Rogue mic clipped on. I'm sorry, I turned out.
What?
I couldn't get past that he had the microphone on the Destiny CD clipped like that. I tuned out. I'm sorry. It just kept distracting me, y'all.
He does that with each of his videos, each different game disc with a mic on it.
Right. Yeah.
I tuned out. Sorry.
What about you, Jalen?
That seems cool. Pretty
okay.
Fun.
Then yeah, blow you away.
It wasn't. Yeah, you know. It wasn't mind blowing or anything, but
nah, I ain't mad at you. All right, let's move on to the next one. Maybe you might like this.
Open world life sim game where you can do literally anything. It's like Grand Theft Auto meets The Sims, and you can play it with your friends. You could choose to live a peaceful life, build a house and start a family, or take over the city and be in charge of running it. You could start a farm, grow your crops and raise animals, or open a shop, become a thief, or become a great explorer to find hidden knowledge. It might be one of the most ambitious games that is in development currently, and here's everything you need to know and when you can play it. If you're new here, I'm Mad Morph. I post about games to play, so follow for more. This is The Bustling World, and it's a game that sounds almost too good to be true. It's an open world set in ancient China, and the world is filled with different characters, factions, gangs, and secret societies that you can interact with. You play as one person, this is your story, and it's an RPG, and if it does half of what it's claiming it's going to do, it's gonna be something special. Multiplayer is confirmed and being added after launch, so tag the person you want to play with. It's coming to PC, but there's no release date yet, so follow and I'll keep you updated.
All right. Does this fare better?
That's much better.
I think it's cool. I would play it.
I'm definitely.
I'm going murder hobo once I get that game.
So, which one would you guys prefer to be?
What the fuck's going on?
I'm shop builder. I'm going straight. I gotta make a shop. That's just me. I always help game economies.
Okay. What would you guys like to do? Like if you were to
I would probably run around meeting a bunch of people, might get into a fight or two, and then forget that I had the game 3 days later. So I'm not gonna lie to you. It would bring me in, I'd have some fun with it for a couple of hours, and then I don't see it keeping my attention for a long period of time. But that's every game for that. So don't feel like it's specific to that game.
Well, except Civilization.
I don't know. There's some crack or drug in Civilization that keeps me sticking. Yeah, bro. Like, let me tell you, I'm literally scared to play the game because, like, I'll start that joint up, and then 12 hours have passed. It's 2:00 in the morning, and I'm going 10 more minutes. So yeah, let's just not even. And I can't wait. They had Civilization 7 coming out.
Mm-hmm.
my life is going to be in shambles. So, it is what it is. All right. So let's get into some quizzes and questions.
Riddle me this, Batman.
Right. It's all you, Jalen. You just muted yourself. I don't know how you did it.
Because it's a trademark now, bro.
Yeah, that is a trade.
It's a trademark. She has to do it. She has to mute herself.
My computer does it on its own, and it just doesn't unmute. Okay. So, what do the letter T and an island have in common?
What do the letter T and an island have in common? That's a good question. All right, could it be 3 corners, 4 corners? Is somebody about to go to the hospital or something? What's going on with this?
There's a tornado right now.
Wait a minute. You're podding during a tornado?
And
I didn't know what was
and
going to happen today.
Everybody get into the shelter. Gotta do That's why they ain't got no food out. It's all in the basement, in the shelter.
You're gonna die out there, but
That's the survival food.
I gotta be healthy while the tornado's going. Nah, respect. Much respect.
Now,
All right. What do the letter T and an island have in common?
Not one. I promise you.
The letter T and an island have.
Mm-hmm.
The letter T and the island. All right, I suck. I'm not gonna be able to do this. So I'm don't give us the answer. You gotta wait till next week. If you go in the comments,
no attempts.
I'm trying.
I attempted. That's why I was like,
I mean,
is it lines? Is it lines?
No.
Borders. I don't.
I didn't mean to laugh like that, but
no. Shore. Like, what about a shore? No, it doesn't have a shore.
Oh, hey guys, real quick. Things may be ramping up here, so I gotta head out. Like,
yeah. Go get safe, and we'll holler at you later.
Seemed so unserious at first, bro.
no, yes, please.
Just chat. Let us know you're good.
Yeah.
Okay,
all right.
See you later.
Peace. So while Sloan is running for his life, well, from a tornado, which is crazy. I don't know. Sure. Now I said that before. Shores, and that's dumb. The letter T and island have involved.
What am I thinking?
Is it like a liquor? Is it reference to liquor? Like, no.
Can we get a clue?
You want a clue?
One clue, and then we pass.
Like, I'm trying to think how I can give you a clue without giving it away. Like, how do I don't know if I can give you a hint. Like,
All right. Well, all right. We'll come back.
Okay. It's what surrounds it.
Water? I said shores. I said borders. I said water. Sand?
You're very close. No, when you said water, you're very close. You're actually hot right now.
Tidal waves?
Could it have anything to do with the letters as well, like the S and the U? He said,
Tides.
Yes, it does have something to do with the letter.
Oh,
Tides.
oh, I feel like
All
I'm
right.
close.
It waves
And I've already said too much.
because the T. Damn.
So,
Oh man, we suck. All righty then.
STU. all right. I'm gonna just guess like surf or STU or somewhere along those boats and lines, and I tap.
Wrong. Catch y'all next week.
Yeah, bro. If you guys guess it, put it in the comments. I will send you a custom Black Nerds mug straight to your house. But you got to be in the comments, and it's got to be fair. Play fair. All righty, then let's go to
Googling.
No Googling at all. All right, we are back, and we've got a ton more stuff to talk about. Now, one of the things that I'm particularly excited about is this particular take on the new Captain America film that came out, because there's a lot of controversy, a lot of people had opinions and different stuff to say, but this is the most original take I've ever heard. Fame, you was about to say something? Go ahead.
No, I said, did they now? Let's hear it.
You want something to cry about in Captain America Brave New World? I'm warning you, it's something. As per usual, if I have to suffer, then so do you. So it's mentioned in the movie that Sam's suit is from Wakanda. It's made of vibranium. It's a gift from them to him. If you look even closer, that suit has the same kinetic energy hold-on feature that Shuri designed for T'Challa's suit. It's a feature where every time the suit would take a hit, it would store up that energy, then accumulate it so that it could release all at once and just pack a really big bang. Which can also be symbolism about how us Black people, we alchemize our pain, we alchemize the ways that people hurt us. The more we get beat down, the more you can guarantee we're about to come back even stronger. Also, just like T'Challa and Chadwick Boseman being a trailblazer for solo superhero movies with Black superheroes, having that feature of the suit passed down to Sam, a feature that can be very, very symbolic of our Black experience. It's a nod to Chadwick, it's continuing his legacy. That feature that Shuri built in, that's literally how he defeats Red Hulk. Red Hulk, who is definitely not symbolic of a real person. Red. He beats this guy who is definitely not symbolic of a real person with this tech from the motherland, with literal help from the ancestors. The strength of T'Challa and Chadwick Boseman, who again blazed the trail for solo Black superhero movies before Sam Wilson and Anthony Mackie. Literally the resilience passed down from the people that came before this character and this actor to help him win this fight.
Wait, take a sip, baby. Take a sip.
I told you have to suffer.
Who is she? I want to be her friend.
For real. I'm with you on that one. You know what I'm saying? Hoping she's single. All righty then. So we will find her and we will bring her to you. So I need your opinions. Come on now. Everybody's got to, especially Fame, the magic hater over here that didn't like Captain America. You did not like Captain
say that.
Oh, see, here you go with the flippity flop. You flippity flop.
Oh, it was like I said, I like Anthony Mackie in the movies and TV shows that he's been in. I love his characters that he played. There's just something about Captain America villains that, hey, look, Saturday morning villains in a movie is outrageous to me. So watching a movie and having 3 of them in one movie, it was just nuts to me, bro. I like the movie. I like the get up of it, but I don't think it was a movie. I think it would have been just as good as having a TV show. I think they could have chopped it into a great TV show, but we got a movie. Everything Shorty just said, yeah, spot on. I like that take, but for me, the movie, definitely a Saturday morning movie. It should have been bam, 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 Fox. What is it? Fox 21st, whatever that is. That's what it should have been.
Mm-hmm. That's what it should. Okay. What about you, Dana?
Like Fame said, everything that she was saying was spot on. Yeah, and you really didn't like the movie. Like, I mean, okay, you say you didn't dislike the movie. But okay, that's fair. I like the movie. Thought it was really good, and I did like her take on the movie. Yeah. But what you said was fair. I mean, I get it.
He smacked the villain down 3 times. My man skedaddled off and came back.
Well, I don't really. Captain America, like even the other ones, didn't really do it for me. Like that's not. It's what I expected. It's expected.
Okay. I respect your opinion. Let the hate continue. All right.
I hate. I said I like the movie. It was what it was.
Hey, you know what I mean? Y'all do. So let's get to some more pro-blackness.
A black AI system created by black engineers, historians, and scientists called Aisha to help you not fall for black misinformation online? You mean something that you can type in anything that you think might be black misinformation online into, and it'll give you the actual answer? Like, I don't know, did Kamala Harris lock up thousands of black men for weed? And it can tell you that's actually misinformation that you're running into. Here is the real information? You mean that? You mean something like that? Take this walk down the halls of history with me, because you're about to join that history. In the 1930s, black families were running from terror within their own country. And there was a guidebook that was something like a holy grail to black folks called a green book that showed black people which restaurants, venues, hotels, and towns were safe for them in a very vicious world. But the year is 2025 and the battlefield is here now. And now there's a digital green book for us to help us protect our culture, protect our children, and protect our truth. And this digital guidebook for us was created by a nonprofit organization called Onyx Impact, full of black scientists, black historians, and black engineers. All you have to do is go to digitalgreenbook.org, and it has a wealth of information that I'm going to be pulling from in many of my videos to come. People are always asking me, what can we do to fight back between now and election time? This is how we fight back, by fighting black misinformation. Black misinformation is different. It is created differently. It disseminates throughout the internet differently. Therefore, inoculating yourself against it is done a little bit differently. This website gives you the keys and the tips to do that. It gives you recommendations on which black journalists to follow if you want no-spin recommendations on what's going on in the world. It gives you tips on navigating the harsh news cycles. Bruh, it has even gathered all the black agendas. One of the things you hear the most from black folks is like, well, how come we don't got no black agendas? How come? And we got plenty of them. This website has collected all of them. You can read through them yourselves instead of running around on the internet saying that they don't exist. The battlefield is here now. And this is where we need to start protecting our culture the most aggressively. So that's digitalgreenbook.org, created by Onyx Impact. I'll see you all over there.
Yeah. It started off, and the first thing I thought was, that is super black. Aisha, you're the girl. I was like, okay, I'm with that. And the more he got into it, I was like, oh yeah, I need to check this out. So I just got onto it, and I'll be checking it out later.
Okay.
Why he went into another bad creation like you? All right, shout out to you. All right, Jalen, go ahead. What do you think?
That's really cool. Definitely gonna be using it. I wish that it was, because I feel like the people who are like dead set on being misinformed aren't even gonna check it out, and I just feel like that's who needs it the most. But
fact,
that's life, I guess.
Don't let it stress you out. Niggas gonna be niggas.
It's stressful when niggas don't read. That is stressful.
Keep your money in your
that Kanye West new album out, Bully. Make sure to go download it and stream it. So
anyway, like we were saying, I'm not none of his foolishness, bro. Let's not even All right, let's find a way to save some money. All right, Spanish guy, go.
Stop. How much is this game? That game is $50. Sheesh. Okay, bye. Hold on. Aren't you gonna buy it? Oh no, I already got it online for free. What? For free? How? Well, if you're an Amazon Prime member, they let you rent all the top games for free. Well, I have Prime and I want free games. What do I do? Just go to gaming.amazon.com and you can see all the games you can rent for free. They've had games like Assassin's Creed, Star Wars, and tons more. And the best part is you can rent these games for any console. So PC, Xbox, PlayStation, you name it. Dang, I don't know how I never knew about this.
Well, now you know, because knowing is half the battle.
You most definitely paid the bill with that one. That was better than my Kanye stat.
I didn't know this existed, but I don't play video games like that. But yo, Amazon's has so much stuff for their members, bro. Shout out to Amazon.
We never talked about Amazon games before. And
No.
Your games.
We talking about Amazon games like you could log in and then play the game. He's talking about you can get Xbox games sent to your house. That's what they talking about. The discs.
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
So like how Netflix used to be with
yes.
the DVDs.
Yes, and the games. Right.
Okay. Huh. But like, isn't that already a thing?
Gamefly. Yeah.
Isn't that a thing?
Well,
yeah, but you'd have to pay a different service to another service versus it being a part of your Amazon Prime. This is a part of your Amazon.
You sure like what do you mean?
Because Prime has like same day delivery on like
You would
everything.
but you're talking about buying it versus renting it. And right.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, shout out to them. All right. Yo, shout out to Chris Landrum. Shout out to you there, buddy.
I know, yo. That new Bully album, check it out.
Please.
Mind blowing. Mind blowing.
We are not promoting. We are not promoting mental health issues.
I'm just gonna move on.
Day 4 of book recommendations. Before you get in a tizzy, Wonder Woman has a twin sister, Nubia. Their mother, Hippolyta, formed them out of clay. Nubia's clay just happened to be darker. But when they were born, the god of war, Mars, swooped in and was like, Remy Dad took her, stole her, kidnapped her, took her back to his spot, raised her to be a warrior to come back for Diana, right? So she goes, after she does all the training, she doesn't know her origin story. She doesn't know that that's her sister. She shows up like, what's up? They get into it. They bang, right? So they can't beat one another. They can't one up one another because Diana has those bracelets and she has a sword, and those are the only things that can combat one another. So they end up finding out that they're sisters or whatever. But the book rec that I'm telling you about is Nubia a real one? This is a modern day version of the origin story of Nubia. Very well written, well written. Nubia is a high schooler and she's growing up with these powers, and she has a mom who does not want anybody to know that she has these powers. One, because it's going to put her in danger as a woman, as a black woman, and as a young black woman. So she wants Nubia to suppress what powers that she has. But Nubia's friend gets into this situation and she's torn on how to help or whether to help. And even better, part 2 is coming out this year. I was begging for a second part because the first one is so good. These book recs are more than just fiction, nonfiction. Graphic novels, get in there. Yeah, you can learn a lot from a graphic novel. Shout out to Hippolyta. Shout out to Nubia. Shout out to Diane. Now to all the comic book heads who getting ready. Well, actually, I don't give a damn.
Okay. All right. When Lakeisha does a book review, shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out. Is this readable for you, Fame, or it's not? This doesn't hit you.
Yeah, it is. But yeah.
Okay, Jalen, what about you? Does this resonate with you at all?
I'm actually on the website right now.
Good.
I like that.
You know what it was, Jay? It was her delivery and tone. I'm there, but I'm not sold. She came across like I felt like she should have thought like, "Hey, my sweet babies, listen, Tyler Perry and Oprah has been doing it horrible for the last few years, but don't worry, Monique got you covered. I'm in the comic books now." That's what I felt. I just kept.
Man. Yo, we can't even love and support our own people. Look at this.
I was in full support.
No,
thank you.
I am in full support.
All right, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Spending too much time underneath for Kanye West. We're gonna move on. This is what I want.
Out now.
Hey, pay attention, nigga. This is what I want for my birthday. Let's go.
Members playing with one of these. If you grew up in the 80s or 90s, you absolutely spent time with this. Well, let me show you something that's really gonna take you back. So you probably gave up on light gun games, thinking the only way to revisit your childhood favorite, Duck Hunt, was on one of these.
I thought,
well, wrong. This is a Nintendo 64 Mini, or 64 Pi, and I know what you're saying, well, the Nintendo 64 didn't have light gun games on it. You're right, but HDMI, because it outputs in 4K, an original Nintendo 64 controller converted to Bluetooth wireless, and a new send-in light gun. Now, of course, this little thing has tons of classic games installed on here. TurboGrafx, Nintendo, Game Boy, Super Nintendo, of course, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Advance, all the Sega titles, including Sega Saturn, and Dreamcast, PlayStation, PSP, and the whole reason we're making this video, light gun games. Boy, what to play. Now, I'm sure what you're thinking is we should probably go with something classic like Duck Hunt, right? No, we're going for one of my favorites. Did you hear that? Yep. This thing has full action recoil. Modern TV, meet the light gun.
Yes.
I need.
And just when you thought some games were lost to time, not when you got somebody like Dr. Mod around. So if you could play any light gun game, what game would you choose to play first?
Time Crisis. Remember Time Crisis, where you are two cops and y'all running through the streets and y'all pop. That's what I want to play that. And I ain't gonna lie, I want to get back to Duck Hunt. I definitely want to get my Duck Hunt on. And shout out to Chris Landon talking about what? Yeah, my guy. Yeah, just as amazing as your hair doing that picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, House of the Dead.
Nah, not me.
Sure. Oh, scary.
Too scary for him. I'm starting off to beat my old Duck Hunt score because I know I can smash that now. But yeah.
So y'all can make that happen for your boy for his birthday?
Oh, definitely. We will be ordering 3.
Or you know what I'm saying, I don't care what you order. It's my birthday present. Y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all get together and y'all group chat, and then let's get you know what I'm saying. I need
it worked for me.
Figure out how to okay.
So yeah, when I'm off, when I'm off screen doing the meetings, and you be like, "Yo, fam, what you doing?" And now all you hear is click, 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 click. Yeah.
I mean, you off screen most of the time anyway, so I mean, it's not like nothing. It ain't nothing.
Good burn.
That's beautiful. So now that I've gotten all of the other essentials out of the way, one of the main topics I wanted to talk about was nerding in vacational form. Like when they were talking, so like I recently have fallen into a bunch of different stuff that were based around nerd culture. So let's start out with this one.
My first nerdy cruise, and all I got was long-lasting friendships and the joy of belonging. If you like all things gaming, crafts, reading, writing, etc., then come with me on my first Joko cruise. The ship itself was lovely, the surroundings were beautiful, and the food was so solid compared to other cruises I've been on. There is always an event happening, whether it's gaming, music, meetups, crafts, pink pony parties, a day of replacing a lunch section with entirely cake. I swear you turn a corner and there's something fun to stumble into. My favorites were my new friend Naya's talk on paranormal romance, and then a talk on gardening and compost where people handed out seeds for everybody. The lore runs so deep on Joko. There's all these little traditions that they welcome everyone into. There's passport stamp collecting, cracking mailboxes, and door decorating. There was a nerd prom where we all danced until 1 a.m. And then, of course, there's the usual vacation excursions and exploration. But my favorite part was just how easy it was to make the best of friends and then play games and run around the ship every night together and really just be yourself. So, Joko Cruise, you will be seeing me again.
All right. What you thinking, Jalen? What's up, man?
Where are we going?
That's the question I had for tonight. When we go? And here we go. Fame, no facial expression, not even paying attention. Like, come on, bro.
He's not even looking at.
How you not going?
I was. It was something in the video that caught my eye, and I was like, "Oh, nope, nope, I'm not going." That's all I'm saying. I'm not going. Nope. Mm-mm. You won't catch me stuck on a boat like that. Now, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Mm-mm. I'm not going. Mm-mm.
Okay.
I go for on the land, yeah, but on a boat, nah. I just need a little bit more space. A little bit more space.
What about this one? Yeah, baby. The Star Trek cruise. If you're listening in the audio, we are looking at pretty much like recap video. There's a entire cruise where you pay, you get you a cabin, and the entire ship has
look how packed it is.
Yeah, man. Look at that. People dressed up like pink Klingons. People dressed up like Romulans. Oh man, look at that, man. Oh dang.
Same. You'll go on here though.
It can't be real specific. Man. It can't be. If it's too specific, it ain't for me. They say everything ain't for everybody. That's all it is. I know it ain't for me. I go on the Voyager, but I'm not going on the Voyager.
Yo,
I cannot.
Yo, I am sick of you, yo. I am sick to my
I
stomach.
am not.
Yo, what is wrong with you, bro?
I have no words.
Yo, you got to let you got to stop being so phobic. Your phobia is insane, bro. I just want you to know.
I'll let you go to the movies and get 2 glizzies with no buns whenever you want. I don't complain. I just let you do your thing.
Wait a minute. First of all, let's stop. See that? All right, brother. All right, now hold the phone. First of all, the fact that you even thought about something that gay is crazy. That's number one. Number two, you've never stop, brother. Stop. I have never in my entire life, bro. Yo, that's your thing to do. Getting a hot dog with no bun. That's your thing.
You have like a standing movie date. So, I mean.
Well, you got you go with bullshit. You go with bullshit. Yo, boy, don't do that. Yo, you know what? I'm moving on, man. I'm moving on. No,
apps that will allow you to book your trips now and pay later. So first is Air Affordable. Now, Air Affordable allows you to cover flights through their platform. You can book your flights now and pay over time without any credit check. Air Affordable allows you to lock in your flights now and pay in monthly installments. So those that have been wanting to travel out of the country, but the flights just have been too expensive, this is the perfect platform for you. You can also use my code listed up here in order to receive $25 off your first flight. Next is Uplift. Now, Uplift allows you to pay for cruises, flights, hotels, and vacation packages. What I personally love about Uplift is that they partner with a bunch of major travel companies, including airlines and vacation booking sites. Now, with Uplift, you can choose a fixed monthly payment plan, and they also do a soft credit pool that doesn't affect your score during the approval process. Now, next is a website that I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with, which is Klarna. Now, they allow you to pay for flights, hotels, vacation packages, and rental cars. Now, Klarna is a website that's widely used for a lot of buy now, pay later options, and they partner with a bunch of different major travel sites. Now, with Klarna, you can break up the price of flights, accommodations, and vacation packages into 4 interest-free payments. You typically don't perform a hard credit check on smaller purchases, but it
wasn't done.
may do a hard credit pull for larger amounts. Then there's FunJet. Now, FunJet allows you to pay for flights, hotels, and vacation packages. Now, with FunJet, they allow you to book vacation packages and pay over time, and they also partner with Affirm in order to offer you the best, most flexible payment.
All right. No more excuses, ladies and gentlemen. It is vacation time, and we need to be making it happen. So y'all need to get with your peoples, and we about to start taking a lot more trips. When I saw that video, I was like, yeah, I got to bring this to the pod.
I like it. I got a question. I just want to slide this question on there really quick.
Pause.
Right? Pause. So I'm loving the fact that people who's responsible with their credit got more opportunities out there to get programs like this, right? Or just get into situations that are beneficial for you. But the other day, I just found out that DoorDash also offered a debt system like this. So you can go ahead and you can now order food and just put it on credit.
In a payment. Yeah, you can break it up into 3-4 payments.
My problem with this is this is like giving a 17-year-old a credit card on way too many levels. It's finding more and more ways to get people in debt somehow and backed up in the system. So I like it, but something really needs to be done about just giving out all of this free credit.
Well, just like I know, when you're using Afterpay, all it takes is for you to miss a payment by a day.
Mm-hmm.
And they will zap whatever credit they gave you, they take it away from you. So it's to me, I look at it, I think it's a really good thing because it forces you, if it's like Afterpay, it forces you to, if you want to use the service, you're gonna learn the hard way, pay when you're supposed to pay. Do you know what I'm saying? And it'll lock you out from being able to do anything else until that debt is paid up. Now, if you want to go and use all these apps and then screw yourself, then accumulate debt. But I mean, I definitely have always tried to tell people that, and this is something that I didn't learn until my late 30s, early 40s. You need to learn how to, number one, pay your bills on time, and number two, credit is essential in America. We all don't make enough, and we have to learn how to manage the money that we have. And if you're going to borrow, to make sure you're not over borrowing and putting yourself, putting your back against the wall. And then also recognize that we may not need it. Learn how to cook. Get your butt in the kitchen. Put some chicken in the oven, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
learn how to save. Learn how to save your own money as well. So yeah, all right, that's all. That's my whole.
I mean, or you could purchase meal plans for me.
That's a fact.
That out there.
Yeah.
If you are in the Baltimore, Maryland area, hit up Jalen. You know what I'm saying? Elise, and get you a prep plan right now.
Out of curiosity, do you do payment installments?
I'll work with the client, depending on the financial situation.
As long as they got a job and they're not on the corner with a squeegee.
What the?
If you have a job, if you have some type of steady hustle.
Okay, so I could be on the corner with the squeegee.
If it's a steady hustle,
yeah, it is. Busting these windows down, yeah. All right, cool.
All right, moving right along in our nerdy vacation adventure. Let's go. Oh, my bad. So what we're looking at is a video of a young lady showing us her process of getting into. She's going on a cruise. I wanted to show this because what in the world are we looking at? Like, this young lady has brought all types of cleaning products. She done brought her own little shelves. She bringing out all these.
I love these videos.
But who's doing this on vacation, bro? Like, this is a lot.
So I can pay her to come do this?
She do this herself.
Oh, I don't know why I'm watching it either.
Okay. Got the portable bidet. Love that for her.
What in the world? She come with her own bed wrap and all types of stuff like this.
Wait, but who uses that phone?
Exactly. She came with her own stand. I was like,
oh, baby.
yo,
I'd be like, hey, y'all got any food?
yo, this is a washing machine. She brought her own
Okay,
washing.
to be fair, I will call like, oh, for some extra towels, stuff like that.
Is that a? Oh, I need that. Oh,
yeah.
And then she got her own hot water maker. But what in the world? I don't get it. Like, this is so
it's so strange. That video
All
was
that-
giving me anxiety. I don't know why. It was just building me up to something that the tenth I felt the build up, like, where are we going?
I got anxiety watching that video because that girl was doing too much. Too much.
Okay, so question. You go out of town with a lady for the first time, and she does, all of these things. Are you impressed or are you scared?
Major red flag. Major, stupendously major, over the top flag, over the top insane flag. That's all I can say. Fame, what about you?
I'm gonna go down to the bar and get us some drinks. I'll be back when she's done. I'm not gonna let my anxiety build while I'm watching her do that foolishness.
All right, so this is where my problem comes in. Where does she have space for her clothes? All her bag is full of all of these little things, and then you know what it is. If she come in with all that type of stuff, she come with 3-4 bags. Talking about, babe, can you grab these bags? And then I got my bags. No, why you got all this stuff there?
You gotta grab baby bags. You just gotta grab them, bro.
I'm not going on vacation with a woman like this.
You better get one of those carts.
Yeah, that's it. It's so simple. I just got my cart and just pulling out
and
stuff.
I'm Indiana Jones, bro. Like when I go out and I'm going on trips, we get into trouble. Like I'm out, we in the woods, we at parties, clubs, we can be drunk early in toilets. I mean, we doing all types of stuff. If you that much of a if you have that much of a germ phobia and dirt phobia, we ain't gonna be able to be friends, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Now listen, I walk into the hotel, I flip the coin if I got enough time. Heads, I can sit on this toilet. Tails, I gotta clean it real fast. I just whatever the decision is, I let God take the will.
See, no, that's different. Like every time I use a bathroom, and it's not. I mean, even in my own bathroom, I have cleaning stuff for that. Or if I don't have cleaning stuff, I'm gonna either take some shampoo or I'm gonna take some lip gloss soap and like put it on that toilet. I'm gonna roll up some toilet paper and I'm gonna wipe. But I'm not about to scrub the sink down. I'm not about to scrub the inside of the toilet. I just got there. You see that the toilet wasn't dirty. She doing on extra stuff. And then
I do clean the tub.
That's if I'm planning on getting in the tub.
In the tub, yeah.
But I don't get in the tub when I'm not in my own. I don't get in nobody else's tub but my own.
Right.
If there's like a hot tub, I'm definitely getting it.
Do not get in hot tubs. That's insane. That's
what you bring the cleaning products for.
I know I would still feel unsafe. Nope.
That I respect. What you think they're recycling the water? They using the same water in the hot tub? Is that what you think?
I know what I did to hot tubs when I was young. I'm not getting it no more.
All righty then. Oh.
Black folk may never find out who exactly is Boo Boo the Fool. But we damn sure know who it ain't.
You understand me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do you understand? From now on, you understand me? All right. Jayla act like she want to laugh, but she don't want to laugh.
Like you don't be saying it in the classroom.
See, that will confuse the white kids.
Important, very important. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Who's Boo Boo?
Yeah, it's been a couple of times where like comments that I've made did not connect to the whole class, and I'm just like, it can't. Oh, there were questions.
That's on me. That's my fault. That's on me.
All right,
Kate on. Okay.
So, all right, before we go, I want everybody in this joint to give me a TV or a movie recommendation for this month. All right, and if I'm gonna, I will go first. If I can recommend anything, is Tomb Raider, the animated series. I breezed through it in the last week. Beautiful. You know what I mean? Shout out to that.
Wait, pause. We got a segment to do. First, thank you for reminding me about that, Jay. So, what was the last anime you watched? What made you stay for episode 2? Continue. So, Tomb Raider or Netflix, the new anime, the last anime you watched. Why'd you continue watching it? Come on, buddy. We got 5 more minutes.
You could have brought this up after I finished my segment.
Nope. I want to know. Come on. Why are you talking anime? Because you don't talk anime.
If it was Tomb Raider, because that's what I just finished watching. I love the movies, the original movies. I know a lot of people didn't like them. I enjoyed them. I felt like it was a different take on Tomb Raider. Number 1, 2. I felt like the setup was great. I felt like the pacing of the episodes were great. Shout out David the Goliath. What's up? Even though I didn't know the original storyline in the first episode, her being completely antisocial, and it seemed like the character that we were looking at on the anime in the first episode wasn't the one I was used to seeing in the film. And I think they had like a TV show and some other stuff at one point. So the character I saw, I was like, this ain't Lara Croft. But it had enough in it, heart and storyline to keep me coming. Pause. Keep me going. Keep me watching. All right, Jalen.
So you guys know I'm not a huge anime fan. So the one anime that has kept me watching, that I've watched all of, and that's the only one that I have watched all of, is Hunter x Hunter. And what made me keep watching it it was just like the adventure of it all. Like, okay, in this part of the show, we're in this place and we're taking on this adventure. Okay, the next one, we're moving on here and we're gonna take on this next. I liked it. Like, it's a good show.
Okay. David the Goliath said the last anime I watched fully was Assassination Classroom. The other anime I've watched, he said the other anime I have watched, I haven't watched fully. All right, but the question is, David the Goliath, what was the last anime you watched, and then what made you stay for episode 2? So David the Goliath, last Assassination Classroom, what made you go into episode 2 after you watched episode 1? What was the thing that caught you? Now, while he's doing that, Fame, give us yours.
I threw the Tomb Raider joint up on the screen for you. I did go and watch it, like you asked me to. It was definitely unique. I've consumed every Tomb Raider game, and I've seen every film. This Laura, a younger Laura, coming into chasing after her family legacy, it is the common Lara Croft story, but this anime version just feels dope. And it does kind of feel like Castlevania graphic-wise, but I know you said Jane like that. All right, so the last one I watched was Sakamoto Days. It's currently airing on Netflix. It's not done yet. It's about an assassin that retires and ends up running a convenience store. His old partner comes looking for him, and it leads into to kill him. So they want him dead for retiring. He retired so he can start a family. So that's where it picks up. And the story is just interesting watching this. He was like $165. When we see him, he like 302 pounds. It's a big difference from him being a hitman, but he ain't miss a beat or a step. He still is quick. He still is smart. He agile as hell. It's just really dope. By the time you get to episode 2, you're hooked. All right. David, answer that question.
All right. David the Sensei say, Koro Sensei, he stole the show. There you go. That's an answer. All right. Thank you so much for that, sir. Was there another part to your segment that you want to get into, or was this it?
No, I will let you get straight on now back. I apologize.
No, you fine. You done ruined my whole little moment. All right. So my question is television show or movie recommendation. All right. So since we already did Tomb Raider anime, which is on Netflix, it's called A Man on the Inside on Netflix. I will recommend that TV show as well. You can get both of them on Netflix right now. They are great watches, really fun. Jalen, TV show or movie recommendation currently and the platform it's on.
I just finished Zero Day on Netflix. Did either of you guys watch it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we enjoyed that thoroughly.
I saw it the weekend. That's crazy.
I'm like, I'm not the only one who watched. Okay. So yeah, that was a good watch. But I did expect a little bit more action. I'm not gonna lie. Just a little. I wanted something like the scene where like the city went like completely black. I wanted more of like that, like more of something that's gonna like shake me a little bit more. But it was a good show.
No, I get what you're saying because it ended up being more of a political mystery drama than it was an action show, and that's the reason why I like this so much because I'm a huge political drama fan. So I get you, but I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. Fame.
I'll say what I want to watch, and I think we all should check out about that because I can't remember the last dang thing I watched besides the Tomb Raider and Drewski, and I'm not nominated Drewski show. So the Electric State on Netflix with I think it's Chris Pratt and I want to check it out. I didn't watch it yet because I felt like it was something I could watch with the kids. So my nephew just finally got home today. We all gonna eat dinner and watch that. And TV wise, my favorite current drama series is WWE Raw. So if y'all like wrestling, I suggest it's got some of the best written content right now. Raw, NXT on Wednesdays, SmackDown on Fridays. It's just one of the best drama build-ups in a long time. So yeah, that's what I would recommend.
And I'm going to do an entire video with my top 10 TV recommendations. It's going to be a lot of dope stuff. It might be in the top 20. I don't know. There's a bunch of great TV out right now. David the Goliath jumped in the comments and said, I was in a hotel and one night I turned on the TV and it was playing the final third of Kill Bill. Now I want to watch the full film. It was peak. LA Knight, yeah.
I got you, David. L.A. Knight, yeah. I don't think I've seen all 3 Kill Bills. Have y'all?
For real? Hell yeah.
I've seen the first 2.
Yeah, I don't even know if it was the third one.
Kill Bill is a classic. All 3 of them, man. Kill Bill, man. I highly recommend.
I probably did. I probably just don't remember.
That was the height of Quentin Tarantino's directing. I think that's the best.
The third one?
All 3 of them.
The series. Okay.
Yeah, the series. I think that's the best thing he's ever done. It's to me, it's the best balance of great storytelling and in all of his different influences. I feel like that was the best blend of all of his loves of film all in one, trilogy. I think he did just a phenomenal job with it. And it was Hollywood, whereas I feel like some of his other stuff went Hollywood and did great, crazy numbers, but they weren't meant to be Hollywood films. So shout out to that. He said, I thought it was 2 films. No, sir, it is 3. All right. Or is it Kill Bill 1 and 2? Wait a minute. I'll have to look it up. So with that being said, before we get out of here, make sure if you have not done so, subscribe to the podcast. Get the audio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast from. You can even get it from YouTube Music. You can subscribe to our podcast right now. What were you about to say?
Kill Bill 3 is in production.
Got you.
Okay.
All right. David the Goliath said, also, it got me thinking, who would win, John Wick or Beatrix Kiddo, Baba Yaga or the Bride?
I'm going with John Wick.
I don't know who Beatrix Kiddo is, but I'm just going to go with John Wick because he's an unstoppable force of nature. Jalen, did you have a pick for yourself?
I'm gonna go with John Wick for the first one, The Bride for the second one.
Got you. Okay. And he said, I thought it was 2 films. So you guys are right, and I am wrong. I am willing to accept that. But like I was just saying before, don't forget to get you some merch. So Jalen, did you get your Black Nerd podcast merch yet? Did you order it?
Not yet. I'm ordering it on, what's today? Sunday, Monday, tomorrow.
Oh, he said that's the bride's name, the main character of Kill Bill. Then definitely John Wick. John Wick would fucking slice her up into bacon bits. Yo, she's not a professional killer. Well, wait a minute. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She is a professional killer. But yo, John Wick literally
not on John Wick's level. So.
Yeah, that's just a different.
She basically came back from the dead. Like,
saying John Wick came back from the dead.
I mean, they're like a good matchup for each other. Like, it's
no, I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good match.
Be just a, one and done.
It'd be a 15-minute fight scene, but she would die in the end. I'm just being honest. Like, he's like, watch Kill Bill and then watch John Wick.
I wouldn't be that long of a fight scene for John, bro. But yeah,
boy,
it would be like a good 5 minutes. It's John we talking about, bro. That's like One Punch Man. Look, he take his hits, but the fights ain't long at all. They not long. They not dragged out or anything.
Get your merch right now, vvcmerch.com. Subscribe to the audio. Get it on Spotify. Get it on Apple Podcasts. Get it wherever you get it. You'll follow us on Instagram. Instagram.com/Black Nerd Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Black Nerd Podcast. We will not be streaming next week. Fame and I will be on birthday vacation. And let us make sure. Are we going to sing Happy Birthday to Fame tonight, right now? Are we going to do that? Is that what we're going to do?
I think we should.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha. Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. All right.
So how old are you? Are you gonna be Fame like 52?
I seen your gray hairs, Jalen. But I'm gonna be 40.
I was born with mine, actually. So I was born with mine.
That's a good one.
Been this old. Thank you.
Bro, trying to sound like MJF on the one episode of Dynamite. Let that rock, buddy. I'm gonna let that rock. All right, come on, Jalen, give us your shout outs, ladies first.
Shout out to Fame, birthday tomorrow. To 50 something years. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to the viewers. Yeah.
Okay.
You guys.
I don't get a shout out. That's fucked up. All right,
Faye. Shout out to you guys, and then I said shout out to the viewers.
You gave Faye a shout out. Why he got to get a whole shout out to himself? Like,
because his birthday's tomorrow.
Yo, all right. I see what the fuck going
And
on.
then when it's your birthday, which is shortly after,
you're not even gonna be around. You was gonna go, but now you ain't even gonna go.
It's an old 90s
find me a roommate.
I tried, bro.
Somebody just put this cost.
I'm definitely trying.
I was trying. Oh no, I understand. All right, fam, give your shout outs.
Yo, shout out to everybody. Sweet baby Jesus first, of course. Shout out to everybody that tuned in today. Thank you, Jalen, for the birthday wishes. Thank you, Jay, for the birthday song. I love being serenaded. Yo, it's been a great week. We've been thinking about great content. Big long middle fingers, pause. And I can't wait for Miami. Let's go.
We will check y'all after vacation, man. Shout out to you, Jalen. Shout out to Kiss and Kate. Shout out to my man Sloan. We hope you're doing well, brother. Just hold on to something while that tornado is blowing. You know what I'm saying? Pretty crazy.
Spam.
Why the hell? What the fuck? Why are you promoting for this person? He said, question for Fame. Which matchup is going to main event Mania night 1? Jay versus Gunther or the triple threat versus CM Punk? Seth Rollins or I don't know. All the people.
First of all, David, Yeet. Second, CM Punk and Seth Rollins versus Roman. Like it, Jay can't wrestle. Jay can wrestle, but Jay can't wrestle. We just, Jay's just that guy right now. You see the belt? He's that guy right now, but he can't wrestle. Not like the real wrestlers. He can wrestle, but he can't put on a show.
So with that being said,
here comes them black nerds. Sloan's on with big words. Kate slap makes us all smile. Jay's little stones every single time. Fame's kind of like a mastermind. While Jay is one shows up every single time. Yeah. Powers unite, go to bring the fight. Cases is Black Nerd Podcast winning all the fights.